Shepherd in St. Francis and John. I'm Deacon Tim Stout. This week we prepare with the Gospel message for Sunday, the third Sunday of Advent. The Gospel reading comes from the first chapter of John. A man named John was sent from God. He came for testimony, to testify to the light, so that all might believe through him. He was not the light, but came to testify to the light. And this is the testimony of John. When the Jews from Jerusalem sent priests and Levites to ask him, "Who are you?" he admitted and did not deny it, but admitted, "I am not the Christ." So they asked him, "What are you then? Are you Elijah?" And he said, "I am not." "Are you the prophet?" He answered, "No." So they said to him, "Who are you? So we can give an answer to those who sent us. What do you have to say for yourself?" He said, "I am the voice of one crying out in the desert, 'Make straight the way of the Lord,' as Isaiah the prophet said." Some Pharisees were also sent. They asked him, "Why then do you baptize if you are not the Christ or Elijah or the prophet?" John answered them, "I baptize with water. But there is one among you whom you do not recognize, the one who is coming after me, whose sandal strap I am not worthy to untie." This happened in Bethany, across the Jordan, where John was baptizing. The Gospel of the Lord. The key message we hear in today's Gospel comes from John the Baptist, who basically tells the priest and the Levites, and it's the same thing he tells us: just wait. Wait for the one who is coming. Wait for Jesus. This word wait, it's a word that we've been hearing a lot of over the last few months. Wait until the pandemic is over, or wait until the election is over. And now we hear a lot, wait until the vaccine is available. Our lives are filled with waiting. And now we hear it from the gospel. Wait. But this type of waiting is different. This is not waiting for an end to political ads or an end to isolation brought about by COVID. No, this is waiting with opportunity. A waiting that is filled with great hope. Hope for the coming of Christ and what his presence means in our lives. And what do we do while we are waiting? We continue to prepare ourselves spiritually and mentally for the coming of the Lord that John tells us about. And this preparation, it must include prayer and penance, but it also must include self-reflection on our lives and the people who are in it. It must also include reflections on the things that influence who we are as children of God. When we are able to do this, when we open our hearts to God's love, then we are free to encounter him and his glory that is given to us through his Son. That is when we receive the graces promised to us through our baptism. And that is what the season of Advent is all about. Waiting in great hope to experience God's love to its fullest. This week, I encourage you to spend some time with your family and discuss today's gospel and its message, and maybe ponder these questions and thoughts. Talk about the gifts God has allowed everyone in your home. Do you have good health and clothing to keep you warm? Do you share love in your home? Are you able to receive education? And how has the Holy Spirit offered you hope during these difficult times? You might also consider these following activities as a way to help you prepare during the season of Advent. Maybe go together for a walk or maybe a drive. Look at the Christmas decorations And maybe count how many beautiful lights and candles you see displayed in front of people's homes. Talk about these lights being a symbol of the light of Christ within the hearts of people. Maybe discuss about how the decorations and lights give you a sense of great hope during these difficult times. And take the time to share the beauty with one another in your home. Happy Advent, and I hope to see you soon at Mass. God bless.